Um, um, Jonah inspires me all the way. That's kind of a complicated answer if I actually get into the thick details, but the best short answer I can give is it would probably have to be my older sister, because when I was growing up, she would always play piano and violin around the house, and whenever she played piano, she had this way of making the entire house resonate, and it was just a really cool experience to grow up in that sort of environment. My favorite part about playing in a band would have to be when we're on stage, because when you're on stage by yourself, the only person you really have to depend on is you. You depend on your own musical abilities, what you can do, and your limits are defined by your personal limits. But if you play in a band, all of a sudden you have these four guys that are basically your family behind you and supporting you, and it stops being about your limits. But the five of us together sort of complement each other, fill in where other members might be lacking, and really just become a sum that's greater than any one of us individually. My favorite thing about music would probably have to be how universal it is, because if you're listening to a song, you could have absolutely no idea what the lyrics of the song mean. You could have no idea who wrote the song, what they look like, or without any sort of background information of the song can just communicate to you. Melody has this way of being a universal language that anyone really can experience, and I think that's incredible. I've heard people say that Justin Timberlake is the only man in the world who can pull off a fedora, and I think that's a little because Patrick Stump pulls the off a fedora. I really love Thanks for the Memories and Fall Out Boy in general, because I feel like throughout their entire career, they've been at the forefront of whatever they've done in terms of their musicality, their originality, and just artistry as a whole. And I feel like Thanks for the Memories is a great example of Fall Out Boy at the best that Fall Out Boy can be. My favorite part about Thanks for the Memories would definitely have to be the chorus close to the end of the song, in which there are just vocals and drums going on, especially because of the way that the audience gets involved every time we play it live, and I just think it's really cool. Also, Brandon is trash. Hey, my name's Jacob, and I play guitar in the Synthetic Army. I hope you enjoy our brand new cover of Thanks for the Memories by Fall Out Boy.
And I want these words to make things right.